Hello race fans and welcome to Beyond the Flag here at Brighton Speedway for July the 5th, 2014. The mid-season Canada Day Championships presented by Brighton Automotive and Industrial Supply and Mystical Distributing. 5 divisions on tap tonight and extended features for all 5 divisions. First feature up was the 15-lap main event for the Quinty Septic Stingers. MacGregor started on the pole after winning his heat race earlier in the night and drove that car all the way to victory lane, leading all 15 laps. Good run for him as Christopher Lamley came home in second in the car number 95. Rick Phillips was third in car number 7. Next feature onto the racetrack was the 25-lap main event for the Brighton Automotive Pro Stocks. Doug Anderson set quick time earlier in the day in time trials and started on the pole of his heat race, won the heat race, and started on the pole for the feature event as a result. He came into a battle with Justin Ramsey side-by-side racing. It looked as though near the end of the race, as the two drivers were side-by-side coming out of turn number 4, Anderson lost the handle a little bit, bumped into the 03 of Ramsey into the side, made some contact. Ramsey suffered a flat tire, and Anderson would go on to win the feature event for the Brighton Automotive Pro Stocks. I believe that was the 4th feature win of the year for Doug Anderson in the number 72. Next onto the track was the longest feature of the year, the 40-lap race for the Oil Guard Anti-Rust Canadian Modifieds, and a great race and battle for the lead all night long. Doug O'Blennis started near on the front row and led early on in the race. In car number 32, that set up a battle with the number 33 of Ryan Scott early in the race before Dan Ferguson took the high line around the racetrack and drove to the race lead for the majority of the race until a restart with 8 laps to go gave Andrew Hennessy the race lead, and Hennessy would take over the top spot as Ryan Scott snuck by the number 11 of Dan Ferguson. Hennessy continued to roll out to an early to a lead late in the race and one that Ryan Scott could not make up as he came home second, and Hennessy picked up his 5th feature race win of the year with Dan Ferguson coming home into the 3rd position. Next up was the Vanderland Building Products Pro Late Model 50-lap feature. That'll be their longest distance race ahead of the Go Nuclear Late Model Series race, the Great Crate Race here on September the 6th at Brighton Speedway. Looked as though it was going to be Charlie Sandercock, as it has been for a couple of trips so far this season, but a lap 27 incident sent Sandercock to the pit area as he made contact with Brian Down while running in the 2nd spot, trying to chase down the number 29 of Phil Potts, who was the race leader at the time. Down got stuck trying to go around the lap number 55 of Mark Rayner, and Sandercock got sandwiched between the middle and suffered damage as a result. That left a restart with the 29 of Potts on the outside and the 11 of Corey Earl working the bottom side of the speedway. The top side was the place to be early on as a cushion started to form for the first time here in 2014, but the bottom side seemed to come in a little bit towards the end as Earl made the pass on the bottom and then ran away with the feature race win as Potts got up over the cushion a couple of times, allowing Steve Baldwin to squeak by and Greg Bellier to get up into the mix. But when the checkered flag flew, Corey Earl picked up his first feature win of the 2014 season here at Brighton Speedway, with Steve Baldwin 2nd and Phil Potts coming home 3rd. Greg Bellier 4th, and Kaylee Weiss completed the top 5. Final feature event of the night was a 20-lap main event for the Bills Johns Comp Fords, and for the 4th week in a row, Rich Sanders took home the feature race win, and he did it on a track that was considerably different than the last couple of weeks, because after 90 laps of racing from the modifieds and pro late models combined, the track was rock hard with really no top layer to do any racing on, and as Sanders said, he used his previous asphalt experience as an advantage here tonight as he picked up the feature race win over Shelby Mills, who set the quick time a little bit earlier in the night. So the time trials that did take place earlier in the night, fast times went to Doug Anderson in the Pro Stock division, Shelby Mills in the Comp 4 division, Greg Bellier in the Pro Late Model division, and the fast time for the Oil Guard Anti-Rust Canadian Modifieds went to the 33 of Ryan Scott, who came home 2nd in the feature event. Also had a great fireworks display courtesy of Mystical Distributing here at Brighton Speedway about midway through the feature events tonight. It was great for all of the packed house for the fans that were involved here tonight at Brighton Speedway. Next Saturday, July the 12th, the Sanderson's Tire and Automotive Southern Ontario Sprints back for round 3 of their season here at Brighton Speedway. Happy to have the 360 sprint cars back here, as well as the Pro Late Models, Canadian Modifieds, and Pro Stocks, 4 divisions on tap next Saturday night at Brighton Speedway. 7 o'clock the start time. We hope to see you back here on Saturday night. For On Dirt Racing News in Brighton Speedway, my name is Clayton Johns. We'll see you next Saturday.